After Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip tied the knot on November 20th, 1947 at Westminster Abbey, the royal wedding went down in history. From the intricate wedding dress covered in 10,000 pearls to the live broadcast on BBC Radio, the late couple's big day shaped many subsequent nuptials in England's royal family and made a lasting impact on the world. While their affair was heavily reported on and talked about in the ensuing days, months, and years after they said "I do," there are some facts that most of the public, even die-hard royal fans, simply don't know. For example, you might not know that Prince Philip had to make a huge sacrifice in order to marry his fiancée, or that Queen Elizabeth received an extravagant wedding gift that cost millions of dollars. Some of these surprising facts were a result of the post-World War II era. Here are some facts about their nuptials that you probably didn't know. You're probably well aware that the guest list was a large and prestigious one, but did you know that Prince Philip was prohibited from inviting most of his siblings? Since the couple's big day took place in the aftermath of World War II, the late prince was unable to invite 3 of his 4 sisters because they were all married to Germans. On his wedding day, Philip decided to quit smoking cold turkey. Philip knew that Elizabeth hated her father's smoking habit, and smoking-related health problems eventually contributed to his death. So the groom agreed to give up the vice before he married his future wife. Queen Elizabeth's wedding dress is considered to be one of the most influential of all time. The Duchess satin gown's intricate symbolic embroidery required a team of 25 needlewomen and 10 embroiderers to create. The final product cost $42,000, which is equivalent to $1.6 million today. Since creating Queen Elizabeth's wedding dress was an expensive task in the aftermath of the war, the public wanted to chip in. Many civilians who were excited about the royal wedding tried to help the bride pay for her big day get-up by sending her their own rationing coupons through the mail. Before Elizabeth got married, her father gifted her a special royal heirloom, a set of pearl necklaces that Queen Anne and Queen Caroline once owned before her. Elizabeth planned on wearing these vintage jewels on her special day, but as she was getting ready, she realized she left them at St. James's Palace, which is where she lived at the time. While guests were gathered inside Westminster Abbey for this ceremony, eagerly awaiting the couple's arrival, Winston Churchill, the former Prime Minister, caused a false alarm. Churchill and his wife were late to enter the church, so when they opened the doors, everyone expected to see the bride. When they saw Churchill instead, it was a bit of a disappointment. After the duo traded vows, Elizabeth's father gave her a Victorian-era necklace composed of sapphires and diamonds, and matching earrings known as the George VI Victorian Suite. Royal guests received a surprisingly simple wedding favor following the newlyweds' nuptials. At the end of the reception, they were given a memento that was composed of white heather tied with a silver ribbon. Heather was somewhat of a motif at the royal affair.